Morning, everyone. Let's talk about AI. I know it seems like it's everywhere. Everyone's talking about AI. And I've seen a lot of things lately, including like bad graphics, bad posts, those kinds of things. And AI is not really the problem. A bad strategy and bad inputs are actually the problem. So I want to give you like 5 good pointers how to use AI, and then we have some cool stuff that I'm going to share at the end. So one of the keys to using AI effectively is getting it to use your brand voice. And so sometimes that may mean that you have to pay for a feature in AI, but it's really important that you set the stage properly and make sure that it puts out the information in something that, again, has what your business, your tone, you can have it research, you can actually have it help put together what a cohesive thing is for your brand voice. We do the entrepreneur operating system. So we uploaded things like our core values, like our guarantee. They go through and look at all of our socials. They can look at the tone on our website. So this is to help you do things faster, but it still shouldn't necessarily replace you looking at like context. So you can either, a couple choices that we do is like either have it develop it first and then you go through and edit, or the other way around where you write it and then you can have AI edit and say, don't tweak too much. So again, this is important for the prompt where you're saying, keep this essentially in the same tone and voice, just clean up the text. So that's one thing that you can do with your content, whether that's a post or other types of things that you're doing. Like I said, I'm not even going to get into AI graphics. There's so many of them. I guess my opinion is number one, I said I wasn't going to get into it, and now I'm going to get into it. Number one is that they're very messy and full. Like there's something to be said for having less is more. I don't think AI has learned that. Maybe there's some really good prompts out there for that. We've tried it. I'm still don't like totally love how it puts together a lot of graphics. So in my opinion, I would almost rather it be like very obviously AI versus trying to make it look like something either you did or a graphic designer, because it just really misses the mark for me. But anyway, back to the points. So again, like better inputs creates better outputs. Garbage in, garbage out. We've all heard that. So if you don't have that brand voice, the tone, the audience, you are going to get really bland responses that do sound kind of robotic and do sound like AI. And then I must say that it's very sad that AI seems to have, ruined the M dash. It's such a nice dash, a nice long dash. It looks really good. And so all of us, I know Mallory, one of our team members here, uses it all the time. I love it in titles because it looks good when you're putting versus the short one. So don't assume that all AI is, spitting out M dashes. So maybe people just forgot it existed. I don't know. But anyway, we do use AI chatbot in our own business, and we set that up. It has our whole tone. But what this can do for you is that it scheduled and booked an appointment with a potential prospect and lead all on its own. Once it was set up, it was done for us. Those people got reminders for the appointment, showed up for the appointment. So that's exactly one of the things that you want to be using it for when you're busy doing something else, that you have all these tools in your pocket besides just being a glorified search engine or writing some of your social media. So obviously it helps with communication. So one of the things that you can do that we like to do is like give options, give lots of details in the prompt, and then be like, give me options. And then you can choose what is more in your tone of voice, more of what you're looking for versus just the one answer. So I use that a lot when it comes to AI. Like I said, after you've done the part where maybe you've written it, you put it in there, or have it take it and you rewrite it. And then you can say, take this and give me more options that say the same thing. So that's also really, really helpful. Obviously, it can help you respond faster. So that's what I was talking about with that AI chatbot. It can help you respond faster. Also, an AI voice assistant can also help you with missed opportunities. So those are two things that I would say, especially like if you don't have a lot of employees, maybe you're trying to scale without employees, this can help bridge that gap that you do AI voice and that AI chatbot on your website. So that's what you can use to help you grow. Those have both like booked us appointments and done things for our business that are phenomenal. So, that's part of why we promote our Outfront Growth System, which has developed now some amazing AI tools, including, within our ecosystem, where you can actually schedule some of your social media content in AI in our ecosystem that'll put it right into the content scheduler. And again, you set up some tools that have your brand voice, can have your brand colors that are already uploaded in there so that you have a lot of things that are tight within your business and in that ecosystem. So lots of cool tools to explore in this day and age, and things are happening so rapidly. Just remember that like garbage in, garbage out. You want to put good information in there. And one of the things that we're offering is we can actually set up for you for free all the way through August 31st is some of the AI voice and chatbot that's something that we can set up for you to try and see if it's something that would be beneficial to your business. We know that it has been for us. So shoot us a DM or comment and we'll get back to you.